Hello, good morning. Welcome back to my channel, How to Improve Your Communication Skill in English Language. I'm Dr. Gopal Singh Mehta, another video in the series, and today I'm going to talk upon the ways of how to really start moving towards your goal, how to start working around your goal of making yourself better in communication skills in English language. So at whatever level of English efficiency or proficiency you are at, but you will have to start from there, and you will have to put a strategy about how you are going to really move ahead along the journey of your communication skills. Isn't it so? So everyone is at a different stage perhaps of their efficiency, so they have to really put in a strategy there so that they can work in a proper direction. They have a more focused way of working around one's goal. So today I'm talking about that, how you should be really having more focus about your goal. So in order to have more focus, in order to have a particular direction towards which your mind should be really working, so that the mind doesn't get distracted, so the mind doesn't feel that kind of vagueness. You have to be very specific, very particular about your goal. So you need to really give your mind specific targets so that the mind remains in a particular direction and it works along it, and it is going to be far more helpful for the mind to really focus on a certain thing, because you have been very specific about what you want your mind to achieve for you, isn't it? So here I'm kind of separating you from your mind in the hope of that it is going to really let us understand it the better way, isn't it? So suppose this goal you have really placed for yourself, that you are going to really be far better and far well versed when it comes to communicating in this language, which is our not native language, of course, and you feel like really having a mastery over it, and for whatever reasons, because different people might be having different reasons for it, and some people just want to really have a kind of mastery over this language, even if they are knowing a good average English otherwise in all other aspects, you say, in understanding, in writing, everything. But when it comes to really speaking this language out with people, or in a gathering, or expressing himself in a better way in this English language, one finds oneself at a lack of being able to go about it. Why it is so? Because one is not living in an English environment atmosphere, so one doesn't get to really speak this language every day with others. So there is the glitch, and basically, so you have to really improve on communication skills by practicing it regularly every day. Now it is up to you to how you're going to really find the ways to improve your communication skill if the odds are on your side. So there is always a way out, of course, like I'm just doing it right now, impromptu, and it's just live. I don't edit my videos. I'm speaking in front of my cell phone camera. Likewise, you can also practice your communication skill and look at yourself, that how you are speaking, what is the kind of the confidence, and what is the way you are putting out your words out in order to express what you want to express exactly and most appropriately. So over time you are going to get better at it, and you can just speak in front of your mirror, or just stand in the middle of a room where you imagine that the audience is just sitting in front of you, and you are a speaker out there, just standing like in a stage, live stage. So you have got multiple ways of practicing your communication skill. Like I every day go for morning walk, and there I also practice my communication skill. I just have chosen a track where I don't find many people really crossing my path, so I'm at my liberty of speaking it out loud, so that I can get better at speaking this language, because it's not just thinking in the mind, but you will have to really put yourself into the practicality of speaking it out, isn't it? So then only you are going to really get better at it, because most of the time what happens that if we don't get to speak much this language, so you perhaps don't find your vocal musculature, your vocal apparatus to be speaking in a fluent and in a smoother way. So you'll have to really speak it out. So here I have little digressed towards something else, but I'm just putting myself back on the track. So I was talking about that to be having a direction and to be having more focus about our goal. So suppose you have put yourself up for achieving proficiency in communication skill in English language. So it is a big goal, of course, in the beginning. So how you are going to help yourself? So you need to really divide your goal. You need to really cut down your goal in smaller chunks. So you need to really put a smaller destinations for yourself to achieve in a small period of time. It's not that you should be just keeping 1 year and you are going to really think about, or you have just placed a goal. So you have given a purpose for your mind, or a goal for your mind, that you are going to be better at it at 1 year of period of time. But this is again a vague thing. How you are going to move about working around it in order to really get better, and what is the level of better? So everything is just sounding a little bit vague. So you have to be far more specific, because the mind always really likes to be having a specific goal before it, isn't it? So rather than thinking about the whole goal to go about it, you need to really pay attention to smaller elements of it that contribute to the growth and that help you make better at communication skill, or at your goal, isn't it? So suppose we are talking about that we are going to really get better at communication skill in English language. So we have to put ourselves into a smaller category of goals, because we not thinking about the whole of the goal right now. We are just taking sections of it, or we are just talking about the elements of that particular goal. So if we get better at its element, obviously we are going to get better at the main goal, or the whole goal of our being better at communication skill, isn't it? So put yourself for smaller destinations. Like suppose I can say that for 1 month you have to really say that you have to really put yourself on purpose about making yourself better towards your communication skill. So you can just put it this way, that suppose you say that I'm going to read 10 books or 5 books or 7 books in 1 month of the period. This is a goal for you. This is a specific goal for you, and you are going to do that. You are not distracting your mind into something else. You are only thinking about completing those 7 books or 10 books in 1 month of period. You are going to read about it. So you are putting yourself into much of the reading stuff. So what will happen? You will be getting far better in understanding this language, and you are exposing yourself to the variety of styles of how the structures are designed by various authors. In order to understand them, you are exposing yourself to a variety of literature. So you are going to understand a lot of English, and that's your mind is really absorbing continuously. And moreover, you are also going to know a lot of vocabulary from reading all those books. So read them aloud out in order to really also improve your fluency of speaking this language out more clearly and candidly, isn't it? So this is the particular or specific goal for you, that you are going to complete 7 books reading in a month of time. Or you can just also say that I'm going to really devote 1 hour of time for listening to podcasts or listening to other speakers on YouTube every day for 1 month of time. This is a specific goal for yourself. So be very specific to your mind, and the mind is going to work around it only. And after that, you are going to really realize that you have really gained something about it. That is going to be helpful in making your goal be a reality for you. So it is all this stuff. This way we are working around the elements, and we are putting ourselves to a smaller destinations in a shorter period of time. That's going to really help a lot bit, and we are going to really be more confident about knowing this language, and it's also helping us to move ahead along the journey of our communication skill. And that's how we're finding ourselves more capable, more efficient about speaking this language out. So if we work on the elements of it, obviously we are going to get better at it. And after 1 month, you are going to really find yourself at a better position, at a better level of your proficiency, regarding your communication skill. And at the same time, you are also putting yourself into the practice of communication skill. And you also can also think about this, that while you are reading books in a month's period of time, and you are listening to podcasts, and at the same time you are also really reserving half an hour of time at least for practicing your communication skill, because if everything goes simultaneously, you are going to grow holistically, and that's going to really put you in a far more confident state of about your communication skill, that you can do it. Yeah, always just instill the positive voices in your own mind that you can achieve it. Be assertive about it, be confident about it, be believing about yourself that you can achieve this goal. So many people have achieved. It's not a big deal, though the goal is big, of course, at this present time to you, but of course this is an achievable goal. So anything that you are imagining is achievable in this world, and so many people are just doing it in the better way. So why can't you? You have got all the possibility, all the potential within you. It is only about our sincere efforts towards it, about remaining positive about it, and just being optimistic about it, and making ourselves more disciplined towards really achieving our goal, and putting ourselves into the task wholeheartedly, and always being so positive about that we are going to achieve our goal. So every day you are going to inch forward along this journey of your goal, and after some time you will really visualize yourself to be brimming with the kind of the confidence you were imagining yourself you should be having. So this is the power of your effort, this is the power of your positivity. Cut down your goal into smaller sections, smaller chunks, so that you can be better off in handling your big behemoth, or this complex goal that in the beginning we all are intimidated by. So stay positive, work around your goal. Everything is achievable in this world, and just live your life this way, and it's a beautiful journey of life, and we have been ordained a human life, and we have got immense possibilities, immense potential within us. Always just think about it and work on yourself, rather than just frittering away your time or wasting away your time looking out all the time towards out in the world. You have to really work upon yourself, just begin your journey towards your inner self. Thank you, and good day for today.